Hey guys, welcome to your Schoology math classroom. Today we're going to look at some of the features that Schoology offers you to help you stay organized and also where to find your work and also some things about how to submit the work. So currently you're looking at one of my algebra classes and this is from the student view. So a couple cool things that Schoology offers is this feature right here. It says student progress. As you click on it, it can tell you what percentage of work that you have completed. So currently, I have 0% work completed for this class. And as you click on it, these individual folders, it will take you deeper into things that you need to do. Another cool feature that Schoology has is over here on the right column is called upcoming. Anytime you have work that is due, that has an assignment date and a due date, they will be listed over here. So again, because this is a course that I'm currently working in, we do not have any upcoming assignments yet, but in the future, you would have them listed here. The other thing that's also really cool about this section right here is that when you do see that assignment, if you click on it, it'll take you directly to the assignment. So that way, if you are having some difficulty finding it, there should not be any issues using the calendar section right here. As you go through our class, all of our classes are kind of set up the same way. On the top, you'll have this kind of banner here that welcomes you to our classroom. And in this banner, there's some things about, where you can click and learn some information about me. There's a slideshow where it says Meet Majeski. Over here, this has a kind of a video introducing myself. And also, I put a link to our graphing calculator just so that if anytime as you're working through something and you cannot find the graphing calculator, know that it's always on this main page. Below our kind of classroom banner are 3 folders: teacher and class information, weekly lessons and class materials, Schoology support videos, and link. The folder that you're probably going to be focusing on the most is where it says weekly lessons and class materials. So in this folder, when you click on it, you will have some more folders. The first folder that you see will have week 1, August 31st through September 3rd. And in this folder, we'll have all of your work for that week. Now, how I'm organizing it is that once you click on it, whatever day that you have class with me, you will have that folder. So for example, we're going to have class on Monday. So Monday's folder is listed. And then in that folder will be some more assignments. Some of them are things that we will do together. Some of them are things that you will do independently. Also in this weekly lessons and class materials, I will put other resources for the current chapter that we're working in. This will help us down the road. If you need additional practice, I can kind of send you into those folders to find those resources. Along with our weekly lessons, the other probably folder you'll spend the most time in is called Teacher and Class Information. In this, you will have a banner that looks just like this, and it will take you to some information about our class. It's really important that you guys spend some time going through each of these items and making sure that you know what my expectations are, how I grade, what the retake policy is, etc. And if you have any questions on it, please make sure you ask. To find what those items are, if you click on the circles, as you can see, it'll take you directly, to that information. So for example, I just clicked on expectations, and here goes over my expectations that I expect from you guys as we are working virtually. And the same thing happens for grades. Again, this talks about how I grade, which is very different than a traditional grading style. I use what's called a standards-based grading system, which if you guys had Miss Hannah or Miss Melia last year, you're very familiar with, or myself, you are very familiar with. And basically what it is instead of giving you a single grade for a test, you will get multiple grades on a test or a quiz, and they're broken down by a skill. So you'll get a grade for each skill. So for example, if we were doing something with adding and subtracting, you would get a grade for adding, and then you would get a grade for subtracting. The reason why I do this is I think it gives you guys more information on what you can and cannot do versus kind of a percent grade. And If you'd like some more information on it, I do recommend clicking here. This is a website that really explains it in detail. This is our rubric that we use to determine kind of your level of understanding, because you're based on not so much how many you got right, but how well you understand the concept. And then another rubric that I have in here has to do with highlighting, how I highlight on quizzes and tests to kind of give you information whether something is a simple mistake, a medium mistake, or a large mistake. Some other items on here, obviously, I will be using Remind this year to kind of connect with you guys and keep you updated on things that are happening in my classroom. And so if you click on this button, it'll take you to how to sign up for it. This button here is obviously a great thing for parents to kind of ways to help you stay successful in my classroom. And then the last two buttons are my late work policy and absent work policy, and retakes, what you can retake on and what you cannot. So please go through these buttons carefully and really make sure that you are familiar with them. And if you have any questions again on that, please don't hesitate to contact me. The last folder that you see on there has to do with Schoology support videos and links. As we come across different tools in here, I will always put a video to help you guys through it. It might be pre-made videos or maybe even me. Currently, I don't have anything in there because we just got Schoology, so it's kind of a learning process of what things you might need. A couple other things just to keep in mind, you do have a calendar up here. The calendar, if you click on it, will list kind of all of your work, and you can kind of see there's some things that are listed for all my classes that are due soon. The other thing up here that is important is this kind of envelope. This is a quick way to send me, or I believe even your peers, messages. So if you have questions on something, just use this tool. I get alert on my phone that I've received a message. So this is probably the quickest way to contact me besides for Remind. I know Remind does have that two-way texting feature. Along the left here are some other resources. Updates is kind of like announcements. So if there's anything important going on in our class that I need you guys to know about, I will put that in here. Grades, basically, it's kind of straightforward. Lets you know what your grades are for our class. Mastery, kind of goes along with standards-based grading. I can link all of our assignments to learning targets. I'm not sure if I'm going to be really using that much this year right now because we are learning this. Members, this obviously lists all the members currently in our class. And then some tools that we can use in our classroom. So those are kind of the big ticket items that Schoology offers. And as we, kind of get going, I will obviously be teaching you more things like how to submit assignments, but it's pretty similar to Google Classroom. There's a button that says submit and turn in, and has options to attach things. So I think on that end, you guys will be pretty okay. So again, welcome to our Schoology classroom. If you have any questions about it or not sure where to find something, always, always, always ask.